Welcome, football fans. You know, it's your boy with football in 5 minutes. You know, it's your boy Lester Ebert and our boy Courtney Dowdy. We are here live. We are here live. We are here live. We are here live, people. Tomorrow is going to be the big game. Mr. Courtney Dowdy, tomorrow is going to be the big game.
Yes, the game everybody's waiting for starts tomorrow at 2 p.m. sharp. Tomorrow Group F kicks off. And everybody know that Group F is the group persons call it the group of death, right? Because you look at the Portugal, France, Germany, all vying the top spots. Let's see who will get the campaign running tomorrow. Of course, Portugal go up against Hungary tomorrow at 11 a.m. sharp, right? So Portugal, everybody have been Portugal, to get the upper hand over Hungary, but
Yes.
you can't rule. I'm based on watching this Euro so far. You can't rule out any team too early.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Because
Everybody
look
comes
at even today with Poland and
yes,
Slovakia, and
yeah.
you had Czech Republic beating Scotland. Yo,
Coming with a punch. It's just who's gonna pack the harder punch at the end of 90 minutes. So brace yourself tomorrow, fans, because tomorrow you don't want to miss the
that's
game
true.
that is there for tomorrow. Right. So,
So,
Lester, what do you think about the 11 o'clock game between Portugal and Hungary? Give me a feedback on that game.
all right, the game is going to be a very interesting game. We
Yes.
all know that this Portugal team as a dream team from
Yes.
the starting lineup. It's a dream team, and it would take a crazy man to bet against Portugal to lose tomorrow. But Portugal team is looking hot. We're gonna look at the lineup. I'm gonna tell you the lineup that I think about for Portugal, and then you look at you can just tell me. So first, Rui Patricio will be in goal.
Definitely.
Then you're gonna have Ruben Diaz, the Man City wall, the great wall of, they would say, Portugal. Then you have Jose Font. He had won the title with Lille in League One. So remember him. You have Nelson Semedo playing right back. I'm putting Nelson Semedo at right back. Then at left back, you have Gramiro. I'm going to put that with that left back, Gramiro. Now in midfield, I'm going to put the giant in midfield. Danilo Pereira from PSG. He has been playing consistent for PSG. He knows how to drop within the back two to form a back three to allow Nelson Semedo and Gramiro to push forward.
Yes.
Then you're going to have the big man, the Red Devils. They call him Bruno Fernandes. Then I'm going to have Joan Moutinho from Wolves in the midfield. Up top, I'm going to have Bernardo Silva, and you're going to have Diego Jota, the general.
Cool.
Yes, the marksman. And we know, we can shut our eyes. Many people say, why have you taken so long? They call him the killer, the general. They call him CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo. That's my starting lineup, Mr. Konidori. What do you think about it? Tell me.
I am liking that starting lineup. But however, for me, seeing that Cancelo is out, right? Seeing that Cancelo is out with the COVID, I'll definitely, instead of going with Font, I'll definitely go with the man Pepe. Even at age, Pepe still have legs, because last game Porto played against Israel, he played a fantastic game in the back line. So I would definitely go with Pepe in my back line beside Diaz from of course. My midfield, I don't think I'll start Danilo, even though he had a good season at PSG on loan from Porto. I think I'll go with Neves.
Okay.
I'll go with Neves in midfield with Bruno. Right? And Carvalho played a good game. Carvalho played an excellent game against Israel the other day. So I think there's a possibility I might go with him for the game tomorrow. But But let me say that Fernandez definitely, definitely. Definitely. Everybody can tell about the season he had with United. So you know that you have to have your best players on the field for the first match of the competition. I don't know this Hungary team, but I can tell you they have a great goalkeeper. He did well for Leipzig in the Bundesliga. They have Orban also who played for Leipzig, and I know that they had a great season, a great club season. I don't know much. I know they play three, but I don't know much about the team. I haven't seen them played recently, but I know that they're not going to be an easy team to roll over because this competition has been proven that I'm not just going to come when you're going to beat me. You have to come with your A game, right? You have to come with the A game. So I don't have much to say about this Hungry team.
But they have been unbeaten since the last 11 games. They have been unbeaten in all competitions.
Awesome. So what I'll do after tomorrow's game, then I'll have a proper analysis of the Hungry team, and I can give you a feedback on the games going forward, that which Hungary will be a part of. I know they're going to play France. I know that they're going to play Germany, right?
Yes.
Fans, I know the game you're all waiting for tomorrow is the 2 o'clock game, fans. I know that for sure because France going up against the Germans, right? Everybody's waiting
to see. Watering.
Karim Benzema will perform for France tomorrow, and I know that if he does get a chance to start or if he comes off the bench, he will have an impact on the game. But everybody is waiting to see the man from Chelsea and N'Golo Kante and see how well he will take the game to Germany tomorrow. And I know everybody is upbeat for that game. And for me, let me go right into it. Let me tell you my potential startup tomorrow for the France team. I must say Lloris in goal for sure. Lloris has been proven that he's the man for the occasion for France. He's the team captain, you know, but we don't want to get with Lloris because Lloris will come tomorrow and give you a fantastic game. And then something happens to the games going forward. So Pavard on the right, definitely. Hernandez on the left. Still not sure at my front two yet, but I'll go with Kimpembe for now. I still haven't paired with a partner. I definitely go in contain midfield.
Yes.
Pogba would probably to his left, to Lisa to his right. Griezmann in front, just in front. Mbappe on the right or Mbappe on the left. And I think Giroud is going to get the nod tomorrow if Benzema doesn't come up in time in terms of, I know they came off the last game injured. So if he's not fit for tomorrow, I think Giroud definitely will get the nod for him.
Yeah.
Right? What do you think about this German team, Mr. Lester?
Well, basically, for the German team, you know that Germany is going to play a 3-4-2-1 formation, basically.
Yes.
So I see Manuel Neuer in goal. The big giant, the sweeper keeper, the man who can make all things possible. Around the back, we are going to go with Matthias Genta. Then I'm going to go with Matt Hummels around backline. Then we're going to go with the big man from Chelsea. He played fantastic. He has a Champions League under his belt. They call him Antonio Rudiger. They call him the mask man. Then in midfield, I'm going to have Ikwan Gundogan and Toni Kroos, the man that can make a ball fly through even an eagle's eye. Then I'm going to go with Joshua Kimmich at right full back. I'm going to go with Robin Josen. He played for Atalanta at left full back. Then I'm going to go with Thomas Muller. And I'm going to go with Serge Gnabry. And I'm going to play Kyle Havertz in that false nine role like what Tuchel did. So I'm going to put Gnabry out on the line and allow Kyle Havertz to move in the pockets of space. So Rafael Varane and Kimpembe won't have a dead striker to mark. So that's what I'm looking for this Germany team. I will have Sani on my bench. I can take him up off the bench anytime. Germany has depth in their team also.
I mean, Germany, when somebody look on a Germany team, they will say, oh my God, what will this team bring towards for tomorrow in the game, right? You look at Gnabry, you look at Harves, you look at Muller. I mean,
yes,
players for both teams, what we just gave was the potential 11 for those teams, right? And
yes,
those 22 players
yes.
are basically starters for their respective clubs.
World class,
They are
world class.
players, right? And as I said before, persons have been waiting for this match since the start of the tournament. And tomorrow at 2 o'clock, guys, you won't, I personally don't think that persons will be disappointed in the game tomorrow. I think the game will be action-packed from the first whistle to the last whistle. Yeah. The teams will go out and play because Germany wants to win because they want to send off their coach on high. France,
yes.
you know, world champions. So France want to add this Euro to their tie to their belt also. So I definitely think that tomorrow game will be action.
But we have seen also where we can have heard of a little rift between Giroud and Kylian Mbappe, where Giroud is saying that he didn't like what Kylian Mbappe said, and Kylian Mbappe came out publicly on the media. So for someone to come out publicly on the media, you know that something deep is going on, because it could have been something that could have gone over.
And I hope that they can be professionals enough to not bring it over into the game. I don't want to see there's a goal in opportunity. So Giroud have the ball and there's a goal in opportunity for Mbappe to score. Yes. And oh, you're not talking to me, so I'm not going to pass you the ball. So I don't want that to transfer into the game. If it's there, please leave it in the dressing room or leave it at the hotel. Don't bring it to the game. It's not good for the environment. But I can
tell you, with the lineups of how these two teams are lineups, we're gonna just do a quick 3-minute talk of how we think Mr. Lowe and Deschamps will go about this game, basically. How you think this France team looking going forward would go comparing to a German team? Because what I'm looking at here now, Mr. Courtney, you see, Germany doesn't have anything to do. Remember World Cup, what happened to them in World Cup. Even though what's my issue, looking at it around the back line, Matt Hummels, yes, he's perfect in a back three. Rudiger played good in a back three. But I just think there's a question mark when it comes down to physicality. If I had to choose, I would find a replacement and put Kimmich in the midfield for Gundogan to rough up, to help Toni Kroos, because you know Toni Kroos is aging. So with a Kimmich, we saw what he can do, even playing in the register role when he's playing for Bayern Munich. He floats the ball, he plays the ball to the full backs. You understand me? And find someone to play over the right flank.
Point taken, because I feel he will offer. I think he can offer much more in midfield with a Toni Kroos, who can sit back and pass the ball from his 18-yard box to another 18-yard box. So I definitely think you will need that form of that physicality of that player in midfield, right?
Comparing to France midfield.
Yes, I definitely think so, because with an N'Golo Kante in France midfield,
yes,
Pogba will probably play a little bit rough.
Yes.
N'Golo Kante will take the ball. He will put the ball anywhere, and he will. If he needs to play rough, he's going to play rough. Yes. If he doesn't need to play rough, if he needs to sit, if he needs to go, he know when to do all of that, right? So yes. I think whoever win this game tomorrow will win the game from midfield.
Yes. And that's why I'm just looking at Gundogan. I know they're gonna start Gundogan. Yes. I know they're gonna start Toni Kroos. But midfield is very important. Yes, we have seen Thomas Muller doing his stuff, but midfield is very important. I think, you know, start Asane, we need Kimmich in the midfield to make a difference. This France team will kill within a second. They will take points.
if you look on the German team for the last couple of friendlies they played, right? If you see what Jurgen Low have been doing, they have been using consistent bunch of
Lineup.
players in midfield, right?
Yeah.
You notice Kimmich and excuse me, and Goshen, they have been starting for the probably last 2 to 3 games. But when it came down to the latter part of the friendlies leading up to the tournament, the last friendly they played, they had Cruz, they had Gundogan, they had Kimmich, and they have Goshen's in midfield. And
yes,
that game, even though it was against a much weaker opponent than tomorrow's game, they played well. So you have to give them the credit for playing well. Because even though it's a weaker opponent than the team tomorrow, you have to play your best game. Doesn't matter who you're playing. You have to put your best forward all the time, right? And in that game, I personally thought that they looked really, really good. You know, Hummel's coming back into the German team after Jurgen Low told him that he had no plans for him a couple of years ago. He looked really good coming off the impressive season he had with Borussia Dortmund. So I definitely think that tomorrow's game, Jurgen Low have a plan because he wants to lead the German team on a high. So he have a plan. And as I said to you before, the game coming down to the winner, the midfield is going to win the game for whichever team that wins tomorrow. And tomorrow, I cannot call, and I will not call. I cannot call that game, and I will not call that game because France is going to come out hard. Germany is going to come out hard. So I am not going to call that game. I'm not going to make a prediction tomorrow. Only game I have a prediction for tomorrow is the Portugal game. I know Portugal is going to win that game tomorrow because Portugal are defending Euro champions. They want to remain champions. As person said, their team now, Belgium, is the golden generation.
Yeah.
Right? So if those teams doesn't win anything now, they probably won't win anything years to come. So watch out for those teams. And believe me, tomorrow, as I said at the start of this interview, start of this podcast, tomorrow game at 2 o'clock, everybody is going to be tuning in. France and Germany.
But I upset still. Yeah, Portugal is gonna win. But something is just flowing through my mind. I know I love controversy, but I think there's gonna be an upset. I think Germany is gonna win this game tomorrow. I don't know why I say it, but that's just my perspective, basically. So fans, tell us what you think in the comment section. We want to hear what you guys have to say. Germany, France. If you're a France fan, put your France flag. If you're a Germany fan, put your Germany flag. It's your boy, Lester Ebert. And it's your boy, Courtney Dowdy. We just give you football in 5 minutes. Fun, facts. Everything was put together. Stay tuned.